Hello, my name is Madison, and today I'm going to be teaching you about one of my favorite things, vegetables. I chose to teach you about this topic because they're so healthy for you. You can grow them in your own backyard, and there's so many fun ways to cook and eat them. So, what are you going to be learning today about vegetables? I'm going to teach you about the many different kinds, where they come from, what are my favorite vegetables, why vegetables are so great, why someone like you should eat vegetables, the ways you can cook them, some fun recipes with them, and a little poem I wrote about the things you learned today. So, we're going to begin with a book by Gail Gibbons called The Vegetables We Eat.
Good morning, friends. It's Miss Gibbons, and I have a story to share with you called The Vegetables We Eat by Gail Gibbons. Look at all the vegetables. Vegetables are the parts of plants that are grown to be eaten. Most are annuals. Some are perennials. It is good for us to eat vegetables. They are nutritious and help keep our bodies strong and healthy. They are tasty too. We eat vegetables in different ways. Vegetables grow to be different shapes, sizes, and colors. Botanists group the different kinds of vegetables according to the part of the vegetable that is eaten. There are 8 groups of vegetables. They are leaf, bulb, flower bud, root, tuber, stem, fruit, and seed vegetables. We eat the leaves of these vegetables. They are called leaf vegetables. Here are some other leaf vegetables, like cabbage, spinach, watercress, parsley, and Brussels sprouts. We eat the bulbs that grow beneath the ground. These are called bulb vegetables. Some bulb vegetables are onions, like red onions, yellow onions, leeks, and scallions. The flower buds of these vegetables are eaten. They're called flower bud vegetables, and they include cauliflowers, broccoli, and artichoke. The roots of these vegetables, they grow beneath the ground. They're called root vegetables. Some other root vegetables are beets, parsnips, turnips, carrots, radishes, and rutabaga. The edible part of these vegetables, the tuber, grows beneath the ground. They're called tuber vegetables. They are made up of all different types of potatoes. The stems of these vegetables are eaten. Some stem vegetables are perennials. They're known as celery and asparagus. Here are some fruit vegetables that we eat. Some other fruit vegetables are eggplant, cucumbers, yellow squash, hot peppers, zucchini, sweet peppers, and pumpkin. We eat the seeds of these plants. Some seed vegetables grow in pods. Sometimes the pods are eaten too. Some other seed vegetables are green peas, snow peas, and corn. Soybeans are a special seed vegetable. They can be used in many ways. Some soybeans are used to make food products. Soybean oil is used to make many non-food items. When it gets warm enough, many people enjoy planting, growing, and later harvesting their own vegetables. Most often they buy packets of seeds that have directions. Some Some people plant starter plants, also called seedlings. Most of the time, vegetable seeds or starter plants are planted in straight rows or in circles. The garden must be weeded and watered regularly. The plants begin to grow. In cities, people may grow vegetables in containers. The vegetable plants will become bigger until they are ready for harvesting. Farmers fertilize the soil. Then the fields are plowed, harrowed, and planted. Big sprinkling systems are used to water the vegetable plants. At the end of the growing season, the vegetables are harvested. Refrigerator trucks haul the vegetables to processing plants. There, they will be washed and sorted. Some are frozen, some are canned, and the rest will be sold fresh. The vegetables are shipped to stores near and far away for people to buy. At grocery stores, fresh vegetables are on display. Canned vegetables line shelves, and frozen vegetables are found in freezers. Some people buy fresh vegetables at farm stands. It is fun to pick out what to buy.
Wasn't that a great book? She taught you a lot about some of the things that I'm going to be talking to you about. So, the main part was all the different kinds of vegetables. This diagram shows you all those different kinds, and probably not every kind. As you can see, there are so many, and they're all so healthy for you. So, what are my favorite vegetables? These are my favorite vegetables, and I actually have them all here with me. So, the first one I have is a zucchini. And I also have this is a squash actually. This is a zucchini. And they're very similar. They taste about the same, and you can throw them in about anything. Then I have a broccoli. I love to eat this raw, dip it in some ranch, or throw it on a salad. Same goes for these mushrooms. You can throw them on a sandwich or even throw them in a salad or some soup. And then an onion I like to throw on things just to add a little extra flavor. And then one of my personal favorites are these green beans. I love to cook them on the stove or in the oven and just eat them all kinds of ways because I just love them so, so much. So, where do vegetables come from? Miss Gibbons talked about how they're grown in the ground, and either you or some farmers can harvest them. They start out as little seeds, and then they grow nice and big until you're ready to pick them out of the ground or off the tree that they grow off of. So how do you get them? Well, as I said, you can grow them yourself, or a farmer will grow them, and he will send them to a farmer's market or to a grocery store so you and your family can buy them. So, what's so great about vegetables? Well, they're low calorie, which means they're healthy and you can eat a lot of them. They give you nutrients that keeps your eyes strong, makes your skin healthy, and helps fight infections and diseases. They also help keep your stomach from getting too upset a lot of the time, and they keep your heart working at its best. What are some great vegetables for kids like you? Well, you have avocados that can help your brain development, help your red and white blood cells, which is the little things in your blood that help keep you healthy, and they can help you grow nice and tall. Sweet potatoes have vitamins that help your skin be nice and smooth and healthy, and they keep your immune system nice and strong to help you to keep from getting sick. There's also some cherry tomatoes that help you fight cancer and help with heart disease. There's also baby carrots, and I know a lot of you probably eat those. They make your eyes really nice and strong, and they keep your heart, lungs, and kidneys working well. Lastly, peas keep up your health for your eyes, your brain, and your bones. So, what are the ways you can cook vegetables? Well, you can chop them, you can steam them, you can boil them, you can saute them, you can marinate them, you can roast them, and you can pickle them. I love to chop and saute my vegetables. It's my most favorite way to eat them, and I love to make my favorite dish, which is hibachi. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's basically just all your favorite vegetables chopped up and sauteed in a pan, and you can add chicken, shrimp, and even some rice or some noodles, and I love doing that. So, as I said, I was going to show you some tasty recipes that you can use for vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't those look so tasty? I know I would like to try some of those, and I've even tried one. My favorite out of those is the cheesy broccoli. I love to eat it with pasta or with some chicken. So, as I said earlier, I wrote a little poem about what you learned about today. It's called Vegetables Are Cool. Vegetables are cool. There's no denying it. Vegetables are cool. You can eat them anywhere, even by the pool. They keep you healthy, and they help you grow strong and tall. They even help your brain, so you can know it all. Never forget that you'll always need your vegetables. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because that's just unacceptable. Thank you for listening to my presentation on vegetables. I hope you eat a lot.